Hello everybody and welcome to episode 15 of Let's Play Legends of Idleon. In this first clip, I am just opening up some coolers from the summer event. I do try and show as many as I can just to give people an idea what you can expect from them and drop rates and whatnot, but if you want to know exact drop rates, just go to the wiki. I did make a fairly decent amount of gems during this event. I don't remember how many, but I know it was quite a few and it bought me some upgrades, as this is a free-to-play account and I'm not allowed to buy any gem packs or any bundles that may be available. All the gems I make have to come from the game itself, whether it's, from these events or other means. So this is me just showing off some of the cards and what they do. They're definitely good for new players, but if you're going for a completionist thing, I would say go for them, but if not, I would just end up going for the bossing one, because it basically gives you the same thing, except it gives you more damage and experience as well. This is just me AFKing on some wood boards. I'm not sure if I've done that previously in an episode or not. And right here, this is my second character. He's just mining iron. I've stated in the past that a lot of my characters are going to have capacity issues for a long time, just because I'm not really allowed to sit here and just buy all the capacity upgrades from the gym shop and stuff of that nature, as there's just more important things to buy. And I also want this experience to kind of be a newcomer's experience rather than just me bum rushing to like World 3 and beyond. So that's also why I'm kind of going slow. And there's no rush. World 4 will be here before we know it, and World 3 will be even, easier to traverse through when that happens. So this is just some more AFK gains. Doing some resource gathering. I always make sure to pick up my leaves because they are more valuable than the logs themselves, as the logs are way more abundant. And in this next clip, I ended up getting the recipe for the copper band, which is one of the first rings that you'll probably end up unlocking. I believe it only takes copper bars to make it, so it's pretty cheap, and it's not like you have anything else to put in the ring slot, unless you have a lot of money early on and you're sitting there every day buying the Pugilist Demise from the first shop. But yeah, it just depends on how lucky you get, I suppose. Right here I'm upgrading my second character's pickaxe from copper to iron and kind of just showing the AFK and just how much efficiency I get between. Even if these little things aren't that big of a deal, I do try and show them as often as I can, just to give people an idea of, what they can kind of go for and what's worth going for, sooner rather than later. And it may be, somewhat obvious to go and upgrade your tools and, do little things like that, but there are others that are kind of lost and don't know what they're doing, and it's just kind of a step-by-step process, like I said in episode 1. And just showing each little step on how I get to where I'm going. So this is the small chop and pouch, which I'm upgrading on my mage, which is my designated woodcutter right now. I believe it's the second tier, and it holds up to 100, which scales off of your capacity and other bonuses that you get throughout the game. So don't take that literal 100 as face value. I also have the iron axe for him when he gets to 18, I believe the woodcutting level is needed, so I'm about halfway there from 17, so I'll be upgrading that very shortly. And you need, jungle logs and boring bricks. Like I said, I also try and kind of showcase the recipes, just to give people an idea where they should go in order to, get the things that they need. So right here, this is just another, unboxing of all the coolers. I kind of wanted to try and save them as much as possible and then do just one big unboxing, but I was just kind of hurting for gems, and it was more beneficial to just open them now because I get the cards and, those are useful now rather than later. And with having such a low, character level and account, it takes forever to kill these like oyster things, which really sucks, but it's worth it. So right here, don't forget to go to your Coliseum guy every day in each world that you've done the quests, as you can only have up to 3 tickets per day from each person. especially for keys as well. You can only have 3 days of like rested up keys and whatnot, so make sure you stay on that so you don't miss out. Even if you're not using them, you should still do it, because they will definitely be useful in the future, especially like Coliseum stuff or events, because they do tend to drop a lot of those event items, which is really nice. I do end up buying a carry capacity upgrade in the gym shop right here, which is my first one, I believe. The reason why I'm at the anvil is because I'm showcasing the fact that when you buy one, or when you upgrade your material capacity in any form, it upgrades the capacity of the anvil as well, which is super nice. And before we know it, I'll have like 100,000 capacity for all my characters, eventually, and then you won't even have to worry about, every day logging on trying to, not waste any materials from the anvil. So right here I end up buying the storage chest 12 for the bank or storage chest. I end up buying the more expensive one just so I don't have to worry about it later, even though it's not that much more expensive. Right here I just kind of show it off. I now have the first 2 tabs of the storage chest, which is really nice. We're going to try and get as many as we can as soon as possible. Capacity is definitely a major, I guess, flaw or hitch in early game progression in this game. So right here, I don't know if this is my first crystal cactus or not, but I believe this is my first crystal carrot card. It's a pretty good card. It gives you total drop rate, which I believe at max level is like 20%, so it's one of the better ones for total drop rate, and it'll definitely be useful later. And it also showcases the entire, I guess, drop table of what the carrot can drop, or the crystal carrot I should say. And this next clip, I believe this is the first time I've been to the, I guess, bullfrog map. Their common drop is the bullhorn, and it's definitely going to be a priority to get as many as I can for progression and to get the anvil tab too. And this is the last clip of the video. I will see you in the next one very soon. I hope you've enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.